Avort, a word to take you into Shabbat. There's a story about a man who, while walking to shul Friday night, comes upon a large bag of gold. And the gold says to him, "Take me with you." And the man responds, "Shabbat, Shabbat." He goes to the synagogue, and while he's praying, he wonders whether that bag of gold is still going to be on the street when he walks by again. He leaves the synagogue to go home, and sure enough, the bag's there, and it looks up at him and says, "Take me with you." And the man says, "Shabbos, Shabbos." He returns home. He has dinner with his family. While they're singing Shalom Aleichem, he wonders to himself whether that bag of gold is still on the sidewalk. The following morning, he walks to the synagogue, and sure enough, there it is. And it pleads with him, "Take me with you." And the man says, "Shabbat, Shabbat." He goes, he sits down in the sanctuary, he prays, he davens, he talks to his friend next to him, he goes to Kiddush lunch, catches up with his other friends, and the whole time he's wondering whether that bag of gold is still there. He walks by as he's returning home, and sure enough, the bag of gold is still in the spot, and it once again pleads with him, "Take me with you." And the man says, "Shabbat, Shabbat." He has his Shabbat shluff, his nap, and while he's napping, he's dreaming about that bag of gold. Is it still there, he wonders. He walks back to the synagogue for Sudat Shlishi and Mincha Mariv, and he tells another friend about the bag of gold. And the friend says, "Well, after Shabbat is over, let's go back and see if the gold is still there." They walk back, and to his chagrin, to their chagrin, the bag of gold is gone. And the man says to his friend, "Imagine if you had taken the bag of gold, what you would have had. What do you have now?" And the man responds, "I have Shabbat, I have Shabbos." I wonder what kind of personal sacrifices we would make in order to uphold and live by our values, the things that mean the most to us, especially when it comes to our lives as Jews. And I wonder what we are willing to give up in terms of material gain and possession in order to experience the wholeness and the holiness of Shabbat. I hope you'll ponder these questions, and I want to wish you a Shabbat that is filled with peace and a Shabbat without dilemma. Shabbat Shalom.